Rugby has seen its fair share of shocking bans, but none more jaw-dropping than the tale of a Welshman who earned a lifetime exclusion from the sport. Not once, but twice. Yes, you read that right. But before we dive into that astonishing story, let's talk about the latest controversy rocking the rugby world. France's Axelle Berthoumieu has been handed a massive 12-game suspension for biting an opponent during the Women's Rugby World Cup. While it's one of the harshest bans of 2025, it's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to rugby's most severe punishments. And this is the part most people miss. Rugby's history is littered with bans that make Berthoumieu's look like a slap on the wrist. The incident involving Berthoumieu occurred during France's quarter-final clash against Ireland, where she was caught on camera biting Aoife Wafer. Despite Wafer's protests, no immediate action was taken during the match, as the television match official lacked sufficient evidence. However, public outrage forced officials to act, and Berthoumieu was later cited and banned. While she plans to appeal, the suspension means she won't step onto a rugby pitch until March 2026. But here's where it gets controversial. Is a 12-game ban enough for such a blatant act of aggression? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Now, let's explore some of rugby's most infamous bans, starting with Johan le Roux, whose 19-month suspension in 1994 for biting All Black legend Sean Fitzpatrick's ear remains one of the sport's most notorious incidents. Le Roux later joked that he should have torn the ear off to justify the ban, a remark that only added fuel to the fire. But is humor ever an appropriate response to such violence? Richard Nones received a 2-year ban in 1999 for gouging, the longest suspension for an act of violence on a Welsh rugby field in the professional era. Julien Caminati, a French 4th Division player, was initially banned for 3 years for spitting at a referee, though this was later reduced. However, his career was further marred by a drug offense and a punching incident, totaling 33 months of suspensions. Does repeated offending deserve even harsher penalties? Bruno Andres Doglioli's 3-year ban for violently tackling a female referee from behind sent shockwaves through the sport. The Italian Rugby Federation's zero-tolerance stance was clear, but the incident raises questions about player respect for officials. Dean Richards, involved in the infamous Bloodgate scandal, also received a 3-year ban for his role in a cheating attempt that brought the game into disrepute. Is cheating ever justified in the heat of competition? Trevor Brennan's 5-year ban for attacking a fan in the stands remains one of rugby's most shocking moments, while Cipriano Martinez's 29-year suspension for kicking an opponent in the head highlights the sport's stance on extreme violence. Lifetime bans have been handed out to players like the unnamed Namibian, who tackled a referee, and Pablo de la Plata, involved in a mass brawl. Michel Palmy, despite being banned for life for punching an opponent and partially blinding him, later became a French Rugby Federation official. Should past offenders be allowed to hold positions of power in the sport? Finally, Chris Jones stands out as the only player to be banned for life twice, earning a reputation as rugby's ultimate wild man. His unapologetic approach to the game raises questions about the culture of aggression in rugby. Is the sport doing enough to curb such behavior, or is it part of rugby's rugged charm? From biting to brawling, rugby's darkest moments remind us that the line between passion and recklessness is often blurred. What do you think? Are these bans justified, or do they go too far? Let us know in the comments below.